Hello, y'all's children. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good, safe, peaceful Shabbat evening. I pray that Father Yah's blessing you and your family, giving you mercy and grace and plenty of it, love, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. If you don't have it, pray for it. Well, everybody, this is part two of If You're Not of This World. This is if you're not of this world, this is how you should act. And you should be a light to the world by sharing the gospel, sharing the truth of the gospel to as many people as you possibly can. You know, doing Father Yah's will, loving your neighbors, have a nice positive attitude towards everyone. Keep a smile on your face. Be helpful. Give genuine compliments. Make someone feel good, feel better, help them out. And all of that is basically loving your neighbors, treating everyone with respect. No, if you're not of this world, you will follow the Ten Commandments and all the commandments in the Bible, actually. In the holidays in Leviticus, you would keep all of those and not these pagan holidays. Those holidays, these Christmases and Easters and Thanksgivings and 4th of July, all that stuff is all demonic, y'all. It's all demonic. Look in the book of Leviticus. I'm not sure what chapter it is right offhand, but in Leviticus it tells you what holidays we're supposed to be celebrating. Just be a light to the world, y'all. Help people out. We all know how evil and wicked this world is. It's not a lot of good people here, man. It's not a lot of good people left. And also, stay out the clubs. It's nothing but evil wickedness in there. And that's where the killer at. The killer, the rapist. Trust me, I know I used to be in the clubs and man, I had some crazy encounters. And also those other little celebrations, these other worldly events like Bike Fest on Miami Beach or South Beach and Freakniks and the Derby and all of that type of stuff. Stay away from all of that. Don't go where these evil, wicked people go and party and have fun and trying to sleep around with each other. Stay away from that. Be holy, be set apart. Read your Bible. Share what you read to other people. If they don't want to hear it, just be like, all right, to just leave. If it's something that they needed to hear, they'll keep it in their minds. And who knows, one day they may come back to you and be like, you know what? Remember what you told me about the Bible? You were right. Now I read the Bible. Now I'm into the Bible more. So when they tell you that they want to hear it, you never know. Something may have clicked in their mind and stayed in their mind, and years down the line, might come back to you and be like, "Hey, thank you for what you was trying to tell me. I wish I would have took the time to actually pay more attention to you." Well, everyone, I hope y'all get something out of this. And this is how you should act if you're not of this wicked world. So here we go, and I hope y'all get something out of this. Thank you.
Matthew 16 verses 24 to 28. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. For what is a man profited, if he shall gain the whole world, and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here, which shall not taste of death, till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Proverbs 1:20-33. Wisdom cry without, she utter her voice in the streets. She cry in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates, in the city she utter her words, saying, How long, You simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called, and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But you have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear come. When your fear come as desolation, and your destruction come as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Yahuwah. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Proverbs 2 verses 1 to 12. My son, if thou wilt receive my words, and hide my commandments with thee, so that thou incline thine ear unto wisdom, and apply thine heart to understanding. Yea, if thou cry after knowledge, and lift up thy voice for understanding. If thou seek her as silver, and search for her as for hid treasures, then shalt thou understand the fear of the Yahuwah, and find the knowledge of Elohim. For the Yahuwah giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. He lay up sound wisdom for the righteous, he is a buckler to them that walk uprightly. He keep the paths of judgment, and preserve the way of his saints. Then shalt thou understand righteousness, and judgment, and equity. Yea, every good path. When wisdom enter into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul. Discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. To deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speak froward things. Proverbs 4 verses 14 to 23. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light, that shine more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness, they know not at what they stumble. My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes, keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Proverbs 4 verses 23 to 27. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left, remove thy foot from evil. Jes 1:21-27. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he behold himself, and go his way, and straightway forget what manner of man he was. But whoso look into the perfect law of liberty, and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed. If any man among you seem to be religious, and bridle not his tongue, but deceive his own heart, this man's religion is vain. Pure religion and undefiled before Elohim and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless and widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. Galatians 6 verses 7 to 10. Be not deceived, Yahuwah is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap, if we faint not. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. 1 John 3 verses 1 to 3. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of Yahuwah. Therefore the world knoweth not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of Yahuwah, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that, when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath this hope in him purifies himself, even as he is pure. 1 Corinthians 1 verses 4 to 9. I thank Yahuwah always on your behalf, for the grace of which is given you by Yahushua, that in everything ye are enriched by him, in all utterance and in all knowledge, even as the testimony of Yahushua was confirmed in you, so that ye come behind in no gift, waiting for the coming of our Yahushua, who shall also confirm you unto the end, that you may be blameless in the day of Yahushua. Yahuwah is faithful, by whom you were called unto the fellowship of his Son Yahushua HaMashiach. 1 Corinthians 1 verses 18 to 19. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of Yahuwah. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Psalms 15 verses 1 to 5. Yahuwah, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walk uprightly, and worketh righteousness, and speak the truth in his heart. He that backbite not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honor them that fear the Yahuwah. He that swear to his own hurt, and change not. He that put not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. Matthew 5 verses 1 to 12. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth, and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Yahuwah. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yahuwah. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you, and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, for my sake. Rejoice, and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. 1 John 4 verses 7 to 11. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of Yahuwah, and every one that loveth is born of Yahuwah, and know Yahuwah. He that loveth not know not Yahuwah, for Yahuwah is love. And this was manifested the love of Yahuwah toward us, because that Yahuwah sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him. One herein is love, not that we loved Yahuwah, but that he loved us, and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. Beloved, if Yahuwah so loved us, we ought also to love one another. 1 John 5 verses 1 to 5. Whosoever believeth that Yahushua is the Messiah is born of Yahuwah, and every one that loveth him that begot loveth him also that is begotten of him. By this we know that we love the children of Yahuwah, when we love Yahuwah, and keep his commandments. For this is the love of Yahuwah, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. For whatsoever is born of Yahuwah overcome the world, and this is the victory that overcome the world, even our faith. Who is he that overcome the world, but he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of Yahuwah?